Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Unpacked. I'm Jack. Today we have the Fractal Design Arc XL. The Arc XL is technically the bigger brother of the Arc Midi R2, but instead of having it being a mid tower, it's a full tower. And they've also included a few things like new hard drive mounts and a lot of flexible water cooling capabilities. So let's take a closer look at the box, see if there's anything I might have missed. Two 5¼ bays, 8 hard drive trays, all compatible with SSD units. Two dedicated SSDs, 9 PCI, full ATX, blah, 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 blah. ATX power supplies of up to 190 millimeters deep. That's cool. Full black, 13.8 kilograms. All right. Supports up to 280 millimeter radiators or 360 millimeter slim radiators. So let's not delay any further and take a look on the inside. See if I can do this quickly. All right, there we go. First off, we have the user's manual. Let's take a look at the front. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 5¼ base. And if we take off this green tape here, we'll see that the front mesh, you can take that off, wash it, the dust filter. It comes with one 140 mil at the front. Awesome. Let's put this back. Should pop right back in with ease. Right. And at the top, we have a fan controller switch for 5 volt, 7 volt, and 12 volt. Microphone port, headphone port, power button, a really recessed reset button. That's always nice to see, so you're not accidentally hitting the reset button. Two USB 3 ports and 2 USB 2s. On the top, we have a lot of ventilation. All right, that seems like it's removable. And I have my handy dandy screwdriver with me. Actually, let's get to that a little later on. There is a windowed side panel on the right-hand side there. All right, and can I take this off? Yes, I can. There we go. And it looks like it's a nice smoked finish. So it's not necessarily a clear plexiglass there on the side. On the back, we see another fan there. It looks to be a 120 mil. No, it's still 140 mil on the back. We have the 9 PCI expansion slots, more honeycomb ventilation, and the power supply hole with the motherboard IOs on the top there. Carefully flipping this to the bottom, we have a removable mesh for the dust filter, as well as ventilation for the PSU. More ventilation down there for more fans. We got the 4 rubber feet. Let's start off with the top. So there are actually 2 extra thumb screws than usual compared to regular cases. Perfect. Now this should slide off and lift off, revealing the dust filter for the top. And if we tilt this over, we see that there is a fan included. That looks to be a 140 mil fan. Also a whole slew of different configurations for different types of radiators, for triple radiators this way, doubles for this way. And you can see that they do support up to the 280 mil type, so 2 140s or 3 360s if it was a slimmer radiator for the 360 ones. Moving on to the left-hand side, removing the thumb screws. That was quite easy. Regular panel. Actually, that's really rigid. That's a nice solid piece of metal there. Yes, and tilting this, rotating it back. Starting from the top here, we have the large cutout for the CPU bracket. 2 dedicated SSD mounts, some rubber grommets for here for getting access to the 2 SSDs, I would assume. More rubber grommets for the cables to be routed. 2 more rubber grommets on top, and plenty of rubber grommets on the sides here. We see the cables for the front I/O already pre-installed in the grommets here. We have a cable here and the accessories box for the Fractal Design Arc XL. Oh, it already labels the content, so I don't have to go through what's on there. But there are PSU screws, motherboard standoffs, SSD screws, motherboard screws, thumb screws, HD or hard drive screws, motherboard standoff fastening tool, 4 fan screws, thicker ones, anti-vibration screws, 32 of those, and 6 cable ties. Awesome. Speaking of cable ties, we have a few cable tie notches here for cleaning up your cable management. That's awesome. And moving over to the right-hand side with the side panel, just to double check my earlier statement that the right-hand side is a smoked finish. There we go. Right. And as soon as we peel this off, like so, yes, indeed, we do see that it is a smoked finish. That's actually pretty nice to see, instead of seeing the regular clear plastic ones. Taking a closer look on the inside, we have the motherboard tray, obviously, and all the IOs in this grommet here. So removing those 2 screws, you can easily remove that first hard drive cage. And each hard drive cage has its own drive sled, compatible with both SSDs and 3.5-inch hard drives. Sliding that back in. Now for the bottom one, you will need to unscrew 4 different screws near the rubber feet on the front. Here, 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 and here. And that bottom cage will pop out just as easily as the first one. That pretty much wraps it up for the Fractal Design Arc XL unboxing, guys. If you're looking for a case that has a lot of accommodation for different types of water cooling, you might want to take a look at the Fractal Design Arc XL. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.